Hey guys, repeating the past over and over again will only drain you. And sometimes you need that friend who says, wake up. And that is exactly what I'm about to do today. If you keep thinking about what already happened, you're gonna stay stuck there because this is your reminder that your energy is precious. Stop wasting it on yesterday and start creating your future with it. Okay, so last week a friend asked me for advice. She felt completely stuck. And as I heard myself talking, I realized, okay, I'm talking here to myself because I believe that sometimes you gotta be your own wake up call. Okay, so what I said is you are putting all of your energy into creating what you've experienced instead of creating what you want to experience. It doesn't matter if you focus on your past or your future, because I really believe that your energy creates. But when we keep replaying that argument, that rejection, that disappointment, we're just feeding what's already over. And everything you actually want, it's right there waiting. Okay, so a little bit personal story. I realized I was stuck. I was stuck in a loop of, oh, what happened to me was really terrible. And, I did the inner work, I healed, but I was still holding on to the story like that nothing was really working out for me, that all doors are closed for me. And I realized that when I was looking back at my old journals, because I love to write. And you know what I saw when I reread my journals? Page after page, it was the same old story on repeat. And I thought, whoa, if this is what I'm all writing about, no wonder I'm still living it. I'm literally just repeating the same stuff over and over again. And here is what I believe deeply: where your focus goes, energy flows. And I know that you know this, but sometimes we need that person, we need that sister, we need that friend who wakes you up. So when I was really in this energy of everything is stuck, all doors are closed, I reflected back on my past where I healed myself from another old story. So I asked myself, what did I do to heal myself from the things I was experiencing back then? And what I did, I consciously, that's why I love meditating, I consciously meditated on what I did want and how I wanted to be. I really tuned into that version of me who I also can be. And that is what pulled me out of that miserable story I was telling myself. I was focusing on what I want instead of what I don't want. And this is not bypassing in any way. This is someone who did the inner work, but sometimes, we have to get ourselves out of that loop of healing and repeating the past. Sometimes it's like consciously dragging yourself out of that. I really believe that is one of the reasons we have this strong life force energy to create. We are created by the creator. You are created by the creator, by the creation power. Nature is creating the whole time, flowers everywhere. Everything is full of creation. We are creation. How cool, right? Sometimes you have to consciously pull yourself out with force. Otherwise, you just slip back into the same patterns without even noticing. Because the past feels safe, because it is familiar. But safe, that's the trap. You get to choose what station your brain tunes into. And that's power, my friend. And here is why. There is this audio fragment I will link below where you can experience this yourself. When you listen, you will hear your own expectations literally shape your experience. Same sound, completely different reality based on what your brain expects, what you're reading. So that's the power of visualization. That is why I meditate every day by seeing what I expect of my life, by putting all my energy in the dream life I want to create. Different mind, different expectations, different reality. And if you ask me, that is the core message. Your brain's expectations and what you're tuned into becomes your reality, becomes your experience. And that is the power of this audio. It proves it to you. I know you don't want to feel stuck forever. I know that you're tired of your own story. You just want to actually look forward to stuff instead of being stuck in what went wrong. I want to remind you, you've already survived it. The healing started the moment you kept going. Now the work is to let go so you can discover who you really are without the stories you're telling yourself about the past. Or are you just going to keep playing small? It is really up to you. And again, I'm not calling anyone out. My intention with this video is just to wake you up. So for me, I made a decision. Focus on what I want instead of what I don't want. And I remind myself every day, I am no longer the person that things happen to. I'm the person who makes things happen. And that shift changed everything for me. How I sleep, how I show up, how I see myself, and what I perceive. Because every day I choose, am I going to focus on what's behind me or expect more from what's ahead? Because your future is right there. You just gotta show up for it. So if there is one thing I can leave you with, ask at the end of this video, what do you expect from life? What do you expect from yourself? Visualize it. See that future self of you. Who is she? Who is he? What is he doing on a daily basis? How is she or he responding to the problems she is experiencing right now? Have it crystal clear. Tune into your future self every day so you reprogram your brain on what to expect from your reality. So again, what do you want to see in your life? Keep reminding yourself of that. Keep repeating that. The more you do it, the more you will change your reality. It is so important to take care of your precious energy, my friend. It's way too precious. It's way too powerful to waste it on yesterday. So there we are. We made it to the end of the video. If this hit differently for you, tell me in the comments. If this was your wake-up call, you need it, because I needed this exact same message months ago. Tell me what's one thing you're ready to stop replaying. What is that one thing you start building? Like, if you haven't already, share it with someone who needs to hear it to wake them up. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, this part is only for you. I know you sometimes wonder if things will really change for you. Let me tell you this. If you could survive everything that already happened, imagine what you're capable of creating next. Hi. Don't doubt that. Don't forget that. The cat confirmed, FYI. You're stronger than you think, and the future, it's already waiting for you to show up. Go for it.